I.S.U.P.K.
So with any nation.
Read.
And as for his judgments, they have not known them.
They don't know the Most High's judgments because the Most High only dealt with the nation of Israel. He told you, he showed his word unto Jacob, his statutes and laws unto Israel. He have not dealt so with any other nation. And as for his judgments, they have not known them. The Israelites is the only ones get punished in the Bible for breaking God's laws. Why? Because God only gave his law to the children of Israel. Now take me back to Romans 9. I want to break down piece by piece. See, I know sometimes people be upset about a lot of different things. I see some people walk past and frown up. But what I'm telling you is, you've been taught wrong. It's so much archaeological. Do you know they just dug up Beirut over there? And the DNA, the BC era before Christ, that land called the Fertile Crest over there. The Middle East is a new term. That term was created in the 1500s or the 1800s? That's a new term, the Middle East. The Fertile Crest. They just dug up Beirut and they found Negro DNA BCE, before Christ's era, which proves in the Bible we fled into Egypt. You know why we can fled into Egypt? Because our skin, we can blend in with the Egyptians. We can blend in. So when Christ fled to Egypt, we always fled to Egypt because we can mingle in with them people. Sometimes I ask my people to use common sense. It's about using common. It ain't about we out here hate. We about to re-educate. And this is why the Most High went and got Negroes off the streets just like Christ did. Christ didn't go into church, nobody. He was getting niggas off the streets. Hey, let me get you. Come on. Because he needed somebody to stand on what's true. Finish reading that for me, Bobby Tashar.
Who pertaineth the adoption and the glory and the covenants and the giving of the law and the service of God and the promises.
When y'all begin to Galatians and everything, and y'all see that word promises, everybody jump on that. But Paul just told you everything that was given to them. Read.
Whose are the fathers, and of whom, as concerning the flesh, Christ came.
I told you, Christ came in the flesh for these people. Give me Hosea 4:6. Christ came in the flesh for these people, man. See, it was Christ's people in the Bible getting persecuted. It was Christ's people in the Bible that was in captivity, after captivity, after captivity, after captivity. No other people was getting in captivity. So when people think they know something about the Bible, if you knew something about the Bible, then you knew it ain't no such thing as religion. It's nowhere in the Bible. If you knew about the Bible, you should know that it's called the Immaculate Conception. See, in the Bible, Christ had a father. He had a father in the Bible. I need y'all to use common sense. If Christ was an angel, how would God compare us to an angel when he know we gonna fail? But if it was a man that went under the same thing we went under, Christ can say, well, you can't use that as no, the Most High can say, well, you can't use that no excuse, because Christ did it. He was just like you. He had all the temptations you had. He can use that. But if he was an angel, he can't. I just need my people to think for a minute. In the Bible, God has a father. They tell you all through the New Testament, he came from the seed of David. Now, according to the Bible, seed is a word for sperm. I'm from Chicago. I used to be like, man, that's my seed right there. That means that was my son. It's the same thing in the Bible. When they say seed, it's sperm. So when they tell you Christ was from the seed of David, they're telling you he's from the sperm of David. When you get to Matthew 1 through 21, they tell you the generations of Christ. The generations, meaning you have to come from somewhere to have generations. You have to have a lineage. Give me Hosea 4 and 6.
This is the book of Hosea, chapter 4, verse 6. My people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. Because they have rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee.
The Most High said, the children of Israel are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. Meaning when we come out here and tell y'all you can't be a homosexual, God's getting mad. God destroyed the whole city in the Bible for being homosexual. So you think one minute he gonna kill people for being homosexual, then the next minute you can be a homosexual? Sometimes people got to think and quit letting people lead them around. I've never seen so many men want to sleep with other men. That shit is crazy. In the wilderness, if a dog, male dog, goes at another male dog, it's a fight to the death. In the jungle, if a lion goes to hump on another male lion, it's a fight to the death. Anywhere else you go in any animal culture, two male animals don't sleep together. But a people with a messed up mind tell you, hey, ain't nothing wrong with you sleeping with this man and you sleeping with, it's about love. God don't care. That's a lie. God said if a man lie with another man, it's abomination. They both should surely die. That's what the Bible said. But the Bible just said my people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. Meaning, sometimes niggas don't even use common sense. Common sense. You got the people telling you if you don't want to be a man no more, you can chop your penis off, we'll make you some breasts, and now you can be a woman. If you don't want to be a woman no more, this is some of the craziest stuff I ever seen. The rainbow y'all use, God made a covenant with that rainbow. It's not to be used as a homosexual symbol.
That's right.
Period. Whether people get mad or not, God hates fags. Period. He hate homosexuals. He hate lesbians. He don't roll like that. And for any church to say God is cool with it, you need to get out that church. The Bible said my people are destroyed. The Bible talks to a particular group of people. The Bible is not a universal book. It's a history book. There's no such thing as religion in the Bible. The Baptist Church killed a whole bunch of niggas. That was started in the 1600s. The Baptist Church is not in the Bible. Jehovah's Witnesses started in the 1800s during slavery. The Mormon Church was created during slavery in the 1800s. The Seventh-day Adventist was created in the 1800s. And the Pentecost Church was created in the 1900s. Now I need some people just some time to think for a minute. Ask yourself, man, why were all these churches created during slavery or during our oppression? It ain't in the Bible. Religion don't even exist in the Bible. Didn't nobody call themselves no Christian in the Bible. Christian was meant as a derogatory remark. Christianity didn't even exist in the Bible. It's not in here. The Bible is our history book. The Bible talks about a particular group of people that God chose to be at the top. But they didn't want to keep God's, I'm going to narrate the story for y'all. They didn't want to keep God's laws. God got mad, so he punished these people. He put us into slavery and captivity. In Deuteronomy 28, it tells you that the children of Israel shall be put on ships, scattered to the four corners of the earth. When they got off them ships, they shall be sold for slave men and slave women. Now I'm gonna tell you what breaks my heart nowadays. Seeing that I'm from the south side of Chicago, I grew up knowing my history. It breaks my heart to see how many black folks actually don't even know their own history. Your history started long before some Negro named Martin Luther King. And Martin Luther King didn't come up in poverty from the hood like we did. He did not.
Bluetooth.
Martin Luther King was middle class. He congregated with middle class. See, the Bible tells you about, if you knew your history, these people was gonna go into slavery. That's us. When we get off them ships, we were sold. The Bible said sold to your enemies, not your friends, not your enemies. He said, and after we be sold, we had yokes of iron around our neck. All this in Deuteronomy. See, churches tell y'all don't read the Old Testament. The Old Testament done away with. But if you pick up a book in the middle of the book, how you gonna know what they're talking about? So if you don't know the Old Testament, there's no need in you trying to read the New Testament because it's gonna throw you for a loop. The Most High said we was gonna have an evil eye towards each other. The Most High said, since y'all wanna break my laws, the man gonna lead the remnant of his children and the woman gonna raise the children. He running down all the curses that the children of Israel was gonna fall. He said, y'all gonna feel the prison walls. All these curses, he said, your children shall be taken from you and given to another nation. They was doing that during slavery, and they do it now called children's service. A mama can be the best mama.